Amber Heard's perjury hearing is going on in Australia, and there are speculations that she might get imprisoned this time. However, a twist arrived when the FBI took an interest in assisting the Australian smuggling investigation in the case of Amber Heard. The FBI will investigate the actress who smuggled her two dogs into the country in 2015. What do you think will be the decision? Will Heard be imprisoned for perjury? Keep watching to know more. Australian authorities charged Heard in July 2015 with illegally importing the dogs into the country. In April 2016, Heard pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of falsifying travel documents and apologized in a video with Depp by her side. Heard blamed the error on jet lag and a lack of sleep. Bobby Chacon, a retired FBI agent and attorney, said it would not be unusual for the FBI to assist a foreign government with an investigation like this one. The FBI maintains an office in Canberra, and there are FBI agents permanently assigned on a rotating basis to Australia. Chacon explained to Law and Crime, because part of their mission is liaison and assistance, if the Australians need something from here in the US, they would undoubtedly contact the FBI's Australia office, and the FBI would most likely assist. Previously, Australian authorities stated that the witnesses in the case are live overseas. According to a spokesperson for the agency investigating Heard, the Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment were investigating allegations of perjury by Ms. Heard during court proceedings for the illegal importation of two dogs into Australia in 2015. The department cannot make any further comment as the matter is ongoing, the agency concluded. The Law and Crime Network has contacted the agency thrice in the last 2 months, receiving the same response each time. A spokesperson would not confirm or deny whether the FBI was assisting due to the ongoing investigation. Senator Glenn Stirrell of Australia appeared enraged that Heard had not yet been charged during a Senate committee hearing in October 2021. He stated that the investigation had been ongoing for more than a year. How can it take a year, Stirrell wondered. We know what evidence was present. In came the celebrities who believed they were above Australia's biosecurity laws. Do I need a Senate investigation? Stirrell went on. In response, Australia's Director of Biosecurity, Andrew Metcalf, informed Stirrell that everyone involved in the dog incident lives abroad. As a result, he claimed, the Australian Federal Police, AFP, and prosecutors needed assistance from foreign collaborating bodies. The investigation was discussed carefully by Andrew Tung, chair of the National Biosecurity Committee. We can only get a conviction if we work with our AFP partners, the Director of Public Prosecutions and International Partners, Tung said. As much as we want to pursue this matter, we have to wait in line behind all the other matters that those organizations and our international partners are dealing with. We're pursuing the matter and we don't intend to abandon it. FBI interest in the case surprised the fans, and they took over the Twitter platform with multiple comments and trolls. One user says, "I'm curious why certain people aren't commenting on this particular topic, especially when everything else, including bagels, has been mentioned." Another says, "Because there is no treaty in place. If the FBI assists, they may be able to reach an agreement for extradition." One more wrote, "You could tell he didn't want to be sitting there because he looked and sounded so uncomfortable." One more comment states that he truly does. He appears to be extremely unhappy and terrified. She was at the peak of her abuse of him at the time. The poor baby. One more user stated that, "How about the FBI conducting an investigation into the ACLU and where donors' money is being spent?" A person replied to this comment saying, "Yes, I agree that if the FBI opened an investigation into the ACLU, the Bureau's findings would astound us." Another user wrote, "Amber is such a non-event that when this occurred and was reported in the media, I assumed the wife was Vanessa Paradis." One comment says, "That's gotten out of hand. Perhaps Amber Heard's longstanding supporter, Dr. Proudman, could also assist them with their inquiries." Another user says, "What everyone overlooks here is that in Australia, asking someone to lie for you in a court of law can result in a charge of perverting the court of justice. She could face both perjury and POCJ charges. The maximum sentence for POCJ is life in prison." One cleared the rumors that it's not an old story at all. "I live in Australia and our FBI is looking into it." One more said that a spokesperson would not confirm or deny whether the FBI was assisting due to the ongoing investigation. How can you title an article that says they're assisting when you admit within the article that you don't know either way? On that, a user says, "Just like in the trial, they said that if you believe she is being untruthful about one thing, you can assume she isn't telling the truth about everything." Moreover, Heard flew Pistol and Boo, two teacup Yorkies, into Australia on a private jet in May 2015, while Johnny Depp was filming the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean film. This followed an incident in Australia in March 2015, in which the tip of his right middle finger was severed. At the time, Australian authorities demanded that Pistol and Boo be deported or euthanized. However, due to biosecurity concerns, Australia has strict guidelines for bringing cats and dogs into the country. The procedures for importing cats and dogs are outlined on Australia's Department of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry website. The United States is a Category 3 country, meaning a dog or cat must have a valid import permit, be quarantined for 10 days, and then be examined by a government-approved veterinarian. Depp flew the dogs back to America as the Pistol and Boo saga sparked a media frenzy in Australia and worldwide. What do you think about the FBI investigation? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe for more.